Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm back with another Pinterest video where I take 4 outfits that I was inspired from my Pinterest board and recreate them using my own wardrobe. If you're not new here, you know I love using Pinterest as inspiration to get ideas for fashion and just kind of like fall back in love with my own wardrobe. I think so much of the time we're focusing on new, whereas like we have a lot of things that are similar. If you really understand your style, it can also be a great tool to figure that out. But if not, you should have a lot of these things where your eyes are like going towards Pinterest for. If not, what sort of tweaks can you use, like different accessories, or what are you lacking that you feel like you need in your wardrobe to kind of complete certain outfits? But I love these. I think they're so much fun. It's kind of like a game. I'm like, how much is in my wardrobe that I'm just not utilizing? And Pinterest helps me get that done. Remember, inspiration, not replication. We do not need the exact same pieces. We need something similar. So let's go ahead and jump in to look number 1. I think this is really just very neutral, classic, summery, a little bit more elevated with the longer shorts and kind of like a button-up t-shirt type of thing. Button-down white t-shirt. White button-down t-shirt. Yeah, I don't know words today. But anyways, I think this is super cute, very summery, and just, yeah, adorable. Very elevated. So let's do it. Let's start with adding our little tan shorts. I've had these for a long time. These are from Riojas. Maybe not that long, but a while, okay? So let's pop these on. They're a little bit of a longer trouser short. Not as long as hers, I don't think, but I think they'll get the job done. So let's pop these on. Anyone else get a little bit of an anxiety attack? Oh yeah, when you try on shorts that you haven't tried on in a while. Uh-oh. Yo, they're on. It's not pretty, but they're on. A little white up and down. Similar-ish. I think hers is not like a crisp, like poplin type of style. And then she has it tucked in. I don't know how much we're tucking into these pants, not gonna lie, they're a little bit short. Because they're definitely a lot more flowy and loose. I just don't have anything like that, and to be honest with you, it's not something that I feel like I'm missing a ton from my wardrobe, but I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I would wear them more if they actually fit. It's not like they don't fit, they're just a little snug-a-bug, you know? I don't know if she's tucked all the way around, but I'm not going to, for the sole purpose of I don't know if they're going to tuck all the way around, so we're ignoring that. Next up, I think she has her hair up, which I do not have a pony up here, which needs to be addressed pretty quickly. But let's just, for the sake of it, put it in a little clip at the bottom. And then pop off these earrings. These are some super cute, like dangly earrings. Because I just placed like a little, not even a little, pretty large like accessory haul from Amazon. I feel like I have been like really missing a lot of accessories. I feel like I have really a great wardrobe. Like I love my clothes. And I find myself like not even needing new clothes, but I'm missing elements that I feel like would just amplify it. So instead of buying like all new pieces, just adding a couple of like bolder statement accessories, I think will look really good. So I'm excited to film that for you guys once everything comes in. But next up, she has a little hat, and these hats are my favorite for the summertime. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this on with a clip. I'm not, clearly no. So I'm just gonna kind of like act like my hair is tucked. I thought I had a French clip up here, but I guess I don't. It's giving safari, but kind of cute, kind of elevated. I think it's a little more elevated with the earrings. Your girl should have steamed these shorts, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna throw on my little gold flippies from, well, my top tan flippies with gold accents from Zara. So good. But this is the look. This is kind of my rendition of her look. She has kind of a longer style toe, but I still think this is cute. And I think like this, like, what do you call it, raffia, with this woven type of material can be like different colors and mix and match. This is a very tonal look, but I kind of think it's cute. It's definitely different. I feel like if the shorts were a bit bigger, I'd probably feel more comfortable, but they still look good. I think this whole look looks good still. And I think the earrings, she has kind of like a statement type of pair of earrings on, kind of helps elevate the outfit in my opinion. So what do we think? How did I do with look number 1? I don't think it's bad. It's really not my favorite. I think it has a lot to do with the shorts. If I got a bigger size, I'd probably be happier, but that was look number 1. Her, me, still, I think we achieved it. So let's move on to look number 2. I will be your mama. What is going on? This is funny. Anywho, I feel like those girls who like weirdly pin back their hair to make it look like they would have a bob before they cut a bob. And if I could tell you, if you're on the fence about a bob, probably don't get one. I don't miss my bob hardly ever. But I think it's one of those things, if I hadn't done it, I'd always still be thinking about it. But now it's like my hair can't grow fast enough to be done with the bob. But anyway, that's just my experience with the bob. Let's move on to look number 2, which is just a plain, simple, but really good outfit. Now, I believe she has like grayer jeans on, but we're gonna go with just a typical blue denim because that's what I want, and that's how I would personally wear it. I don't own like a light gray pair of jeans, and I don't foresee myself ever really doing that. So again, inspiration, not replication. But let's pop on our A Goldie pinch waist 90s because I think they're gonna look really like, they're gonna give like a fitted type of look like hers do, but not too fitted. So let's pop those on and yeah, style it up, you know. So we live really close to the, I think it's called the Blue Bonnet Trail. I know it's not the Chisholm Trail, it's close to the Chisholm Trail, but whatever. Anyways, we live close to that, and I've been going on a walk pretty much every day on there, and I took Scout for the first time, which if you don't know, he's our adopted mix of a mutt. I don't know what he is, but he's just so sweet. But anyways, he's not really that great of a walker. Well, in Dallas, he wasn't. Like, he just, I don't know. It was a rough walking situation with him because I felt like he just was very anxious, very uncomfortable, and it was a lot. And I felt like finally we have a trail where it's not as like intense. But I didn't account for, it's not as busy like mid-morning time, but I didn't account for him getting scared from like bikers passing from behind. He's been doing better at like face on, because I try to get his attention and distract him, but bikers from behind really scared the crap out of him, and he almost about took me out when like we were crossing this like bridge and something came through it. Like, I think it was just part of a tree or a bush or something. It scared him so much where he just like backed into me, and I like fell forward and like tripped over him, and I was like, you're about to take me out. But he did much better. So I'm hoping, as long as it's not hot, like it was really overcast, and I think it was only like 76 this morning when I took him for a walk, because that's the hard part. You can't really take him for a walk when it's like really hot out because they're poor little feet, and he has very sensitive feet because he's a little baby. So I can only walk him on cloudy days, but it was still nice to kind of get him out and get him used to it, and hopefully like come like fall and winter when he's almost 2 years old, he'll be best walking buddy. But anyways, let's put on a little tank. Okay. All right, I would probably wear a bra clasp, like I always say, if I'm wearing this out of the house, because I don't like when my bra shows. But these little white little racerback tanks from Abercrombie are some of my favorites, but literally Old Navy does tanks really great. So does Target. Targets are a little thin. I like this white one because it is a little bit thicker. But anyway, okay. See how these just fit? Kind of similar to hers, where they're like tightish in the waist, but not like super, super tight in the leg. And they're kind of already cropped, so I figured they would make cropping it even more easy. So let's pop a little cuff at the bottom of our jean. Crazy, but it's just like cuffing my jeans just brings me back to like high school. She has red mesh flats. I'm gonna throw my red jellies, which I think just scream summertime. Old Navy is sold out of them, but Gap has a bunch of really cute ones as well. if you're curious to check them out. Okay. Base, adorable, good, just great, basic start. Now, scarf. She's a super cute little red scarf and I love it. I just ordered a bunch more scarves because I want to do this. If you watch my vlog channel, then you know we bought this house and this was the only thing that was left in any of the drawers in the bathroom was the magic of scarf fashion. And one of y'all on my vlog channel let me know this is from the 80s, I believe. But it basically talks about a bunch of different ways to tie scarves. So I'm gonna go through it and kind of play around with it and show you guys some of my favorites. Because I'm really excited. This is just without like the naughty look. It's well done. And this is the naughty look with the scarf clip. So I'm so excited for that. But anyways, I love a good scarf. I just think it really looks great. And it's a fun way to add a pop of color in the summertime without adding too much heat to. And I actually find that a scarf is less like overstimulating than like a big necklace is for me. But I'm really gonna try this year to like step out of my comfort zone with that and just really get into it. I think it's one of those things that the more I'm used to wearing them, the less it will bother me, because I used to hate bracelets and now I like don't want to go a day without wearing bracelets. So I think it's just getting used to it. She also has some super cute sunnies. I don't really own anything like that. I would wear my Ray-Bans probably, but I do not know where they are at this moment. So we're just gonna wear these, which are a classic favorite of mine. And then she has a little red bag. I don't have red, but I have maroon, which I still think looks cute. And this just screams summer to me. Like, are you kidding? She's all like, oh my God, I'm gonna fall. Adorable. So cute. And it's basic. It just, you have the pops of the red, which really just kind of amplify it. And I love the look of like just like a high neck tank like this. I just think it's so cute. My scarf's a little fluffy. I don't know why, but that is it. That is look number 2. Basic, plain, simple, adorable. I can't lift my leg up that high in these pants. There ain't that much room to give. I'm gonna fall. So we can turn ourselves into a pretzel. Anyways, adorable, cute, fun, summery, awesome. All right, let's move on to look number 3. All right, look number 3 is my girl Kathleen Post. I don't know why I say my girl like we're friends. We're not. I wish we were. She's so cool. She lives in Indiana, and I always like secretly hoped I'd see her living, you know, hundreds of miles away in Illinois. But you know, whatever. We never did. But I think she is probably my most favorite fashion influencer in the way that she just like is very basic and simple with her outfits, but also just has like a really cool edge. And 99% of the outfits I would actually wear of hers, and like some of them are like really funky and out there, but she's just so effortlessly chic and so cool, but also very like cozy girl. So this outfit is a very cozy girl type of look. So I'll throw it over here. It is just denim sweatshorts with gray sweatshorts with a denim shirt over the top, which is just classically great. So let's do it. I don't have a pony. Do I not have a pony anywhere in my life? I probably do. Hold on. Ooh, 20 bucks. Woohoo! Do you ever just like feel and just like hope? Oh, I've been looking for those. Hope that you'll find it just by feel. For some reason, I feel like I'll find it better by feel and it's less energy. But in reality, I've got to expend energy until I find it. So is it really less energy? I don't know. Oh, forget about it. Ninja Turtle watch. I've probably been looking for that. I'm always humbled when I think Scott's talking to me, but he's really talking to someone on the phone from work. And I'm like, what? And he's like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I realize he's not talking to me. Anyways, I have this like little like bungee thing that I made when that I use sometimes to keep my sleeves up on button-ups. So solutions. All right. Anyway, I also forgot to pull my sunglasses. Oh yeah, I meant to get a different pair, but this is the one we're going for today because the one that I meant to get is down in my car. So she was like a real high little high pony. Let's pop on our denim sweatshorts that I live in. Or denim. If I say denim one more time, gray sweatshorts that I live in. Sweatshorts on, and then she just has a denim shirt, so I'm gonna take this off because I don't think she has on anything underneath it. I just feel like you cannot beat this combo. It is elite in my opinion. Like seriously, number one. I would stay in this for the rest of the day, but the last outfit is also insanely comfortable. Oh my god, it's a big old fat chocolate labby. I'm the chonker. I'm so chonk. Anyway, okay, so I think her shorts are very short. So I'm gonna hike mine up a little bit so they kind of give a little bit of a shorter look. But yeah. Next up, she has like a chunky dad shoe. I'm gonna go with my Nike ones because I always wear my New Balance recently, and I figured let's swish her up. Oh, legs are sore, booty sore. Okay. Then she has some little socks on, so we'll do those. I really hate the laces on these shoes. I don't know why, I just feel like they're weird, but whatever. Anyway, they also make my feet look kind of big, but I still really like them. Not the laces, the actual shoe itself. I really like them. I just feel like from certain angles, they make my feet look big, and I don't have big feet, so I don't know why I care, but I really don't. Did anyone else feel like when you were younger, you always wanted to have bigger feet than you did? Like that was like a thing? And then when you got older, you wanted smaller feet than you had? I don't know. I remember vividly in like high school wearing a size like 8 shoe. And then I'm like, I'm a 7. 6.5, 7. So like, why was I wearing 8 shoes? But then I'm also wondering, was my mom just doing what I used to do, or what I do with Arlo now, which is just buy bigger shoes so they'll grow into it. That's what I do. That's what I do. Because I hate buying shoes all the time. Isn't it great when you finally are like an adult and your feet are grown and then you can just like have shoes forever? Okay. Last but not least, a good little Sunny. I probably would have worn my Quince ones, but these are cute. Right. She also has like no cuffs to her sleeves, which I don't know why feels so wrong to me, but whatever, we're gonna try it for the time being. I just want her legs, like that definition. I'm trying, okay, I'm trying, but anyway. Oh, she also has like a little mini bag. Not this one specifically, I don't think, but cute, right? Cute, right? I can't tell with these glasses because they make everything look blue. So I'm like, is this cute or what? I love this. All day, every day, this is what I would live in. Out. Nailed look number 3. I personally think so. She is my style icon. Now, let's move on to the 4th and final look. All right, look number 4, very similar to this one, okay? Very basic, very good. Those shoes are also really easy to slide off, which I thoroughly love a good slip-off shoe. My New Balance ones are not. Anyway, I wear socks, y'all proud of me? Okay, let's put on our little striped boxer short type of thing, and then we're gonna put on a linen button-up, and you know the drill. Accessories. Okay, a little boxer short action. Pockets, love. All right, then let's put on our linen button up. The blues don't match, but I don't know if hers really do either. I think it's gonna work. You know, I always think it's gonna. I don't know. I feel like I need a darker blue linen. Delusion always just has its way with me and proving me wrong 99% of the time. But let's just keep going with it and see if it comes together. I also don't have as big of a necklace as she does. This is giving PJ, but let's keep trusting the process and accessorize and see if it comes together. I just think this blue is a little light, but anyway, I don't have as big of a necklace as she does at this point, or in my life at this point. But I'm going to add just like a chunky kind of statement-y type of necklace to help bring it from looking like PJ. Now I'm looking like one of my friends Flintstone, but you know. I guess that's better than PJ, right? My janky ponytail. I think also hair down kind of helps with PJ looks. I don't know. I don't know about this one. We might be turning into the last one to go run the rest of our day. Okay. And then she has like kind of a bolder sandal with like a toe situation. These are ones that I have that are similar, you know, from Target. I wear them all the time. I don't know. I think this is giving nothing. It's not good. It's not bad. I also had this necklace, which I really liked. But I think the charm, ooh, that one would also look cute. We're gonna stick with this and see. All right, next up, a little bag. I think she has a tan bag, but I have this blue bag from Quince. It's like a really good like boho type of bag. Same kind of vibe as hers, but I don't know, what do we think? I think I nailed the other three a lot better than I nailed this one, but still cute. She's all like walking from above. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. I think I need a darker blue shirt. Look at me, finding a piece in my wardrobe that I need. Go figure. But also, linen button-ups, my most worn item in the spring and summer, like, bar none. Can we believe that it's not actually summer yet? Texas didn't get the memo. But yeah, that's it. That was my fourth outfit, my 4 summer inspired Pinterest outfits using my own wardrobe. I always love to know what your favorite outfit was in the comments down below. I would say number 2 and 3 were my favorites. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, found this video fun and helpful. And again, just try to fall in love with your wardrobe, get inspired, use Pinterest as a great tool to kind of get that inspiration, those juices flowing. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one very, very soon.